All right, class, so today we're talking about fables. Now, let me ask someone if they've heard of a fable. Do you know what a fable is? Yes, Carmen.
A fable is a story that teaches a lesson.
You're right, yes. A fable is a story that teaches a lesson. Now, for many years, long time ago, before people were able to write things down, record things down on pen and paper, these stories were passed down orally, okay? From family to family, these stories were passed down. And yes, the purpose was to teach a lesson, something that was important. They wanted their children to know something important that would be important to them for their life. So another word that we see with fables a lot, lesson, is moral. So the moral of the story is the life lesson that this fable is trying to teach us. So, just to get our feet wet about fables, and we're going to look at the moral of these fables, there's a lesson in these fables we're going to read to today, and there's going to be a life lesson in there. So to prepare us for that life lesson, I put 3 posters around the room, and those posters had 3 paragraphs on them, right? Not written by anyone in this class, so they were just, I got them off of the internet, so they're random. But they had a grade of an A, a grade of a C, and a grade of an F. And your job was to determine why that writer got that grade. Why did that paragraph earn that grade? So, I'm going to pick on Maria. Not pick on Maria, I'm going to call on Maria. Okay, Maria? So tell me, what was one thing that the person that earned an A on their paragraph, what was one thing that they did right? Why did they get an A? One thing. Share one thing with us.
They didn't have any spelling errors.
Oh, no spelling errors. Good. Why do you think they didn't have any spelling errors? Do you think they're just great spellers? Would that be the case? They're just great spellers? No. Maybe they had to use some of their tools, but they went out of the way to use those tools, right? It wasn't enough for them to go ahead and misspell the word. If they weren't sure, they just went ahead and misspelled it. We'll take a risk here. They didn't do that, right? They went ahead and maybe they used their dictionary. Maybe they went on the computer and looked at the dictionary online to make sure that they didn't have any spelling errors. Okay, one more thing. Why did this paragraph earn an A? Yes, Sabrina, why did this person earn an A on this paragraph?
Because that paragraph had a topic sentence.
Is a topic sentence important to a paragraph? Yes. So it had a topic sentence. Great job. I would look for that too. Okay, so I want you, if you had to say one word, if you only had one word to describe this student and why this student got an A on their paragraph, what would that one word be? Yes, Tanya.
Hardworking.
She is a hard-working student, or a hard worker. She is a hard worker. Yes. What kind of a person is a hard worker? I know we're going to pick one word. We described her as a hard worker. A hard worker is a person who is dedicated, right? They're dedicated. They're going to put all of their effort into getting that grade for their paragraph, right? They're not going to be sloppy about it. They're going to go, the extra mile to make sure that all of their the words are spelled correctly, that they have their topic sentence, maybe that they probably had the details to support that topic sentence. Okay, so here we go. Let's go to the paragraph that earned a C. Tell me one reason why that student may have earned a C. What was the difference between This paper here, they got an A, and this paper here, they got a C. All right. One reason.
They had some spelling errors.
Okay, they had some spelling errors. I'm sorry, some spelling errors. How about one more? Just so we can see some differences here. One more thing, one more reason.
They didn't properly capitalize.
They didn't capitalize. Okay, some words that were supposed to be capitalized were not capitalized. Some words were not capitalized. Okay, so you saw this person's paper, you critiqued their paragraph. What would be one word that you would use to describe the student, if you can only use one word to describe them?
Careless.
That's a great word. I would think that this student was careless as well. Why? Is this something that could have been fixed? Could they have done something about their spelling errors? Definitely. Could they have done something about these words that were not capitalized correctly? They could have, definitely. Okay, this F paper should be pretty easy to critique. Let's just go with one. What is one thing that they did not do?
Many misspelled words.
Many misspelled words. Okay. Many. Could this have been corrected? Could this writer have done something about that? They have the same resources, right? They have a dictionary as well. The same resources available to this person was available to this person, so what's the difference? Again, can it go back to this? What's one word to describe this person who wrote the F paper?
Lazy.
I would say, yes, I would agree with that. Lazy, because these are things that could have been avoided, right? They could have gotten a better grade. They could have gotten a better grade. They might have even been able to get an A if they were dedicated, if they were a hard worker. All right, so today what we're going to do is we're going to read 2 fables, and we're going to see this lesson. This lesson here is going to be hard working, a hard worker. All right, everyone, let's see. We're going to read first Aesop's fable, The Farmer, His Sons, and the Field.